It wasn't a surprise that Maarten wanted to sculpt marble. He had been inspired by a book on Michelangelo's sculptures in fine white Italian Carrara marble. It was the statement one morning in August, "I need Carrara marble and I need to have it now." Where was he going to find Italian Carrara marble in Victoria? But he found it at Stuart's Monuments that day, and they wanted him to remove it right away. The base had held a statue of St. Francis of Assisi. So the hoist truck brought it to the driveway. Then with pallet dolly, manpower with help from friend David and son Troy, and levers, the 1,500-pound cube was moved to his studio.
I have no idea how long this is going to take, but if the last night was any indication at all, I'll have it done by the spring, I think. I started on what I thought was 3 beluga whales, but then once I got into the marble itself, I realized that there was 8 cubic feet of marble here, and I thought rather than trying to get 3 out of it, I would do one large beluga in a curl, and if there's enough stone there, there will be another beluga, and they'll be tumbling together. Sometimes I see a vision of what I'm going to do, but in this case, I think I'm just going to have to start chipping away and find out what's really there. It's starting to come out in the back here, and on this side here, it's quite open now. I have also done the undercut here, so that we're now starting to set it free. And I've started the ridge over the top. We're going to be curling it down soon and working the head into this bottom corner on this side. And whatever happens in between will happen. I don't know right now what's going to happen. Since you were here last, I have done a drawing on the side, just for my own use so that I can see which way I'm going and how much room I've got in the stone. And also it's kind of nice having the drawing there, just to have a friend down here with me. But I've also decided that I'm going to do 2 full beluga whales. One is going to be diving this way, the other one is diving that way, and the 2 faces that will meet and they'll be looking at each other. We're into the 2nd month. It's beginning of February, and things are coming out really well. It's been an incredible week. It's a Friday, and on Wednesday I lost my direction on the piece around the pectoral fin. And I was a little distraught because I really didn't know where I was going on it. But I started to just chip away at a very safe area, and before I knew it I was back on track, but it seemed devastating at the time. It's been a week since you were here last, and I have done a lot of the roughing out on the male here. It's almost completely free on this side, and all the way around it's almost where I want it. So now we're really digging in inside, and it's quite difficult because you can't swing your hammer at all in a lot of places, the mallet. So it's quite difficult. But I've got to do some refining now because I'm starting to run out of marble. In other words, it's too hefty, the project, and they're running into one another. So I'm going to have to start streamlining them and taking them down to their almost a final skin. Well, here we are. We're starting to do a lot of the finishing now. I finished the head off here to give it a little personality. And not only that, it's a little gift for Nadine coming home. I have a face finished. But another thing I've been doing is injecting blood into the piece. I've been wrapping my knuckles on the roughness of the marble and leaving my blood on it. That's happened right from the beginning. I think, as I say, I'm injecting life into the piece. Well, as you can see, things are changing quite a bit. This beluga is almost finished, except for the tail underneath. It's been completely roughed out and filed smooth, ready for sanding and polishing. Oh, just his pectoral fin in here as well, but it's 95% finished. I'm just going to start on this one now, get it all smoothed out, create the skin-tight ridge between the two of them. Well, as you can probably tell by the music, I'm feeling pretty mellow these days. And it's funny because the water has been pretty mellow too the last 3 days. It's been like a mill pond out there. But now that I'm not using the big tools anymore, the heavy tools, it's amazing what it does to your mood. It just creates a lot of quietness and softness, and the music gets quieter. And it's kind of nice. I think I've been looking forward to this for the last 2.5 months. Well, here we are. We started a whole different process today. We're polishing, we're sanding. We're working out all the dimples that were left over from the other tool marks. Trying to get nice continuity, nice smoothness, and nice flowing lines without any kind of dimples in between. It's really bringing out the striations, the colors in the stone, in the marble, and it really is looking quite good. It also brings out any of the features such as the wrinkles, because I worked them in a little deeper and a little sharper. So everything is a little more noticeable now. I figured 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and I should be almost there. Of course, one of the things I haven't done yet, and that takes an awful lot of time, is the eyes. The eyes will probably take me a couple of days to do. I've got to stay with my whales. They're what I know and they're what I love. They speak to me.